have a problem.
I don't have a problem. And if I have a problem, you have a problem too because you clicked on this video. What I do have is a conundrum that I really need your help with. What is up, YouTube? My name is Buddy Blues and I am in a predicament. I went out to Guitar Center the other day and I bought a whole bunch of pedals. Why, you may ask? So a few videos ago, I did an AMA, an Ask Me Anything, and one of the questions was, where are you playing next? And I told you guys that I was going on tour to Indiana. Now, I just got the email of the backline that the Blues Festival is going to be providing, and I'm very grateful that we have a show. I'm very grateful that we're touring again. Don't get me wrong. Thank you so much for hosting us. However, their choice in guitar amplifiers isn't what I like. So the choices that I have are limited. It's either take one of my amps, which is going to be an unbelievable hassle because we're flying to Indiana from Florida, or I'm gonna have to play through their amp and just use pedals. Now, their amp is 15 watts. So anyway, we're not gonna use their amp. Here's what I'm going to do. So I started looking at things like the Helix and the Neural DSP mainly. The Neural DSP Quad Cortex, I believe it's called. But it's easier to get 8 PlayStation 5s right now than one of those because of the whole shortage and scalpers are reselling them on Reverb. So then I was introduced to something called the Strymon Iridium. We're gonna talk about that a little bit. But first, I wanna tell you guys about the new merch store we just launched. Yay! I'm gonna leave a link for it in the description below. It would really help the channel if you bought a t-shirt, a mug, a t-shirt for your wife, t-shirt for your girlfriend, your mom maybe wants a t-shirt, someone needs a t-shirt, all right? Someone needs something with my face on it, and you are the people of the blues, so there you have it. If you can support the channel, that would be really nice. Down the line, I'm going to do a Patreon where I offer lessons and all that, so for now, this really helps. If you buy a t-shirt or whatever, helps the channel grow and I can buy more pedals. Back to the issue at hand. So I was told about the Strymon Iridium, which has 3 amps on board in the pedal. This thing. It has 3 amps and it's got 3 cabs or cab selections. Well, you can program a lot more. I don't want to get into depth on this. I'm still not even sold on it, so I don't want to sell you on it yet. It sounds all right. You're going to hear it in a second. I'm going to plug it into my Interface Direct, which is a thing that they offer, which is really cool. I did buy different cabs. I did not like any of the stock cabs on this thing. So I did buy from, forgot the name, but I'll link it below. Not an affiliate link, but I did buy cabs for it and it sounds all right. So this is going to be my cab that's going to go to the front of house. And you guys are gonna help me build a pedal board around it. Let me put this back. So, to my right, I have pedals. To my left, I have whiskey. I'm gonna drink the whiskey and show you the pedals. Here we go. Right, so, you know, I never factored that maybe people under 21 or 18 watch this video. Anyway. I've been fighting with myself for the past 2 weeks now, panicking, stressing, really, to be honest with you, about what pedals to take. I kept thinking about all the pedals I've reviewed, obviously, and all the pedals that I have. And I decided that with a comment that helped as well on the YouTube channel, I'm going to make a future pedal board with nothing but small business pedals. And that's going to be amazing. That's going to be my main gigging pedal board here. Now you may think, why don't you take one of your other pedal boards, one of these? The reason is I don't have cases for them. I also don't want to buy a case for them because I'm gonna have to check them and I do not trust that process. So I'm gonna get something that's gonna be very small, very compact that I'm gonna carry with me in my own bag. So obviously the last pedal is gonna be the Strymon Iridium. That's gonna be my amp. And then I'm gonna run a line to the front of house and through a splitter DI box thingy that a friend told me about, I'm gonna do a monitor behind me so that I can feel like there's an amp. This is really worrying me, as it is worrying you right now. Choice number 2 and 3 are pedals I just bought from Guitar Center, from Jackson Audio. One is their modular Fuzz, which is incredible. You'll hear it in a second. And one is their Bloom version 2. It's a compressor, an EQ, and a boost all in one. It's like 7 compressors as well. So lovely. That I need because I'm more than likely going to fly with my LSL Saticoy, and single coils and compressors love each other. Fuzz, because you need fuzz. Then the Gladio and the Apollo approved Skyscraper. That's going to give me my huge big strat tones. And if I do end up taking like a humbucker guitar like the PRS, it'll also be a very, very sweet overdrive. And the Gladio so that I can push the amp pedal Iridium, so that I can push the Iridium really well with it. I mean, I tried it. It sounds really good. It all sounds really good. It sounds really real. Now you may be sitting thinking to yourself, where do I come into this? How can I help Mr. The Blues? Let me tell you how. You're gonna help me by telling me if you have an Iridium. You're gonna help me by leaving a comment down there and telling me if you have an Iridium, what exactly you do, what I should do, because I've never done this and I'm gonna try it at a few gigs here and there until then. And I'm still not completely sold on the pedal choices that I have. It just has to be very small so it can fit on my very small board. So it all has to fit in that, and it's all gonna fit in my bag that I'm gonna carry by hand, because if the airline breaks any of my gear, I'm going to be very upset. So here we go. I'm gonna hook all these pedals up in a not so clean fashion on my desk here behind, and I'm gonna run it to the interface, and it's gonna be just that. I'm gonna let you hear what the guitar sounds plugged in direct without the Iridium, well, I mean with the Iridium turned off, so that you get an idea of what a dry guitar sounds like without an amp and a cab. And then we're gonna try each pedal very briefly. I want you to tell me what you think of the sound, what you think of the tone, what am I missing, what do I need to take? Because again, this is a setup that I've never done. The last time we did this tour, I, ladies and gentlemen, didn't play any pedals. So I just plugged into the amp that they had. I believe it was a PV Delta Blues at the time, great amp. And that's it. That's all I played. I played guitar, cable, amp. Now it's a problem, really. So this is gonna be just part 1 of the video with me anxiety-ridden, drinking because of the problem. And we're gonna play some sounds and you're gonna tell me what you think. Part 2 of the video is going to be building the actual board. Part 3 is gonna be us actually trying it out. Why wouldn't you do that in part 2? I'm just gonna do a part 2. Again, it may look like the guy with the YouTube channel knows what he's talking about. Sometimes I do, but believe me, ladies and gentlemen, when it comes to this kind of stuff, the whole amp modeling, I am the new guy. I do not know what I'm doing. So they're Round, Chime, and Punch, I guess, are the 3 amps. Round is a deluxe reverb, Chime is a Vox, Punch is a Marshall Super Lead, I think, 59, something like that. The Chime, unusable. For me, completely unusable, utterly unusable. No matter what I do, I cannot get a single good sound out of a Vox. Not out of a Vox, out of this Vox. I did end up liking the Round setting and the Punch setting, so Fender and Marshall, surprise, surprise. Again, this isn't a demo of the Iridium. There's a million demos on YouTube that are way more informed and probably better guitar players than I am. So let's go. Let me wire this up and I'll be back. All right, so here's what I have so far. I'm gonna set this up, but I promised you in the previous video, I was gonna show you Dr. John Watson, and here he is, the world's laziest dog. Ladies and gentlemen, say hi to YouTube land. Show them your face. Yes, yes, you're the guy that's gonna protect us. Right? This is gonna protect us right here. Show us your face. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, you have now heard the mini makeshift board that I'm not fully convinced with yet. Let me know if I'm missing something. Let me know if this is it. Should I add more? Should I take less? I don't know what else to do, but that's the way that I think I'm gonna do it. I considered taking a small head and running it into a cab that they have there, but they told me that they don't have cabs. So this seems like it's the only choice. I'm not panicking. I've done this a million times. I've been playing shows since I was 4 years old, started on piano. This is a breeze. I'm panicking. I'm panicking. Help. Well, until next time, thank you so much for joining us, ladies and gentlemen, on this week's Tuesday Blues Day. My name is Buddy Blues, and do check out the merch below. New shop, the whole shebang. Remember, I just told you about this. Buy a t-shirt, buy a mug, help this channel out, subscribe, like, share, get us to 4,000 subscribers, 5,000 subscribers, whatever it is, 10,000, a million, get us to a million. I have been Buddy Blues, and you have been the people of the blues. Until next time, thank you for watching. Help.